Fans are going off, thinking that Nicki Minaj has a bun in the oven after her rare appearance at the Met Gala. Plus, Cardi B launched yet another Fashion Nova collection last night, and she brought out a very special guest during her performance, Lil Nas X. Well, I can't deny I loved getting my Old Town Road on. I have to point out the irony in this performance being that prior to blowing up, Lil Nas X allegedly ran a major Nicki Minaj fan account.
The tea is served, ma'am.
Oh yes, it is, so don't go anywhere. How's it going, guys? I'm Madison Hill. We have so much Nicki and Cardi tea to talk, I honestly can't even stand it, so make sure to click that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. That way you always know what's happening with your fave feuding ladies. Okay, so let's just start with this Cardi news. Last night, Cardi debuted a new collection with the brand Fashion Nova, being that her first one was such a smashing success. And with anything Cardi does, the kickoff of the new line was over the top in the best way. We had the carpet, where Cardi admitted to Entertainment Tonight that her liposuction, which she admitted to getting at a concert this past weekend, was just as painful as giving birth.
I feel like a lot of people look at girls on Instagram and think like, oh, they got their lipo done and it was so easy. And it's just such a long, hard process. It's almost like the same process as after you give birth to a baby.
Yeah, after that, I think I'll skip getting lipo ever in my life. Thank you very much. But anyway, after the carpet, Cardi then went on to celebrate her new line with a performance, of course. People cannot stop talking about this neon green, butt-accentuating look she rocked, while I personally just appreciate the fact that she didn't wear any shoes.
No shirt, no shoes, no problem.
However, her by far most talked about aspect of that performance has got to be the fact that she brought Lil Nas X out on stage with her. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with Lil Nas X, I can almost guarantee you're familiar with his hit song Old Town Road. It has killed it on the charts, and there was even some controversy around it when it was taken off the country charts after being close to hitting #1 on there as well. Which is why there is also a remix of the song with Billy Ray Cyrus, aka Miley and Noah's dad. It was an effort to make sure the song could hit all of the country requirements. In my opinion, the original and remix of Old Town Road are bops, so I'll two-step and twerk to either one. When Cardi was introducing Lil Nas X to the audience, she recognized how hard it is to get a song at the #1 spot on the Billboard charts, which is why she wanted to bring him up to perform. It was a cool moment to see a veteran artist give a shout out to a new one. Now, while that was cool and all, there's one big kicker here that makes this Lil Nas X's performance with Cardi kind of odd on some level. The fact that prior to his music fame, he allegedly ran a very famous Nicki Minaj stan account. When Lil Nas X was emerging on the scene, Billboard and our very own Courtney Revolution pointed out that Lil Nas used to be known for the Twitter account @NasMirage, aka an account for giving the Barbs info about their queen. Since Lil Nas X's rise to fame, his team spoke to Hot Hip Hop News and said that he did not run a Nicki Minaj fan page, despite other reports. While that statement is out there, people on the internet are still not totally convinced, which is why they found it necessary to point out the irony in the fact that Lil Nas X had the time of his life performing with Nicki's known nemesis, Cardi B. Saying things like, so Lil Nas X basically went from having a popular Nicki Minaj fan account, people having screenshots, dragging Cardi, etc., to denying it, performing with Cardi, and following and retweeting from a Cardi fan page. I don't know about the fan page stuff, but the performing together is enough to give me whiplash. Okay, now that we've dissected that drama, let's get into the other thing the internet is churning up, the fact they think Nicki Minaj is pregnant.
So, bun in the oven.
As you all know, Nicki did show up to the Met Gala despite her absence from, well, the spotlight and social media. She showed up rocking this light pink look that honestly was great. However, now that fans have dissected the photos, they have drawn one major conclusion.
Your ego is prego, no doubt about it.
Saying things like, so we all agree that Nicki is pregnant, right? The signs are there. Huge titties with veins popping out, round face, nose getting big, and she's been MIA for a minute and usually wears tight-fitted dress showing off her body. I smell pregnancy. And Nicki Minaj veins are popping out of her breast, very much pregnant. Again, this person pointed out that Nicki's boobs were the confirmation they needed. And finally, this person who just bluntly said, Nicki Minaj look pregnant, #Met Gala. In the past, sources sources close to Nicki have made it clear that a marriage and family are two things that she definitely wants in her future, and as far as we know, she's still pretty smitten with her current boyfriend, Kenneth Petty. These two haven't had the easiest relationship, being that shortly after they got together, his alarming criminal record was revealed to the public. However, they've known each other a long time, and Nicki has continued to stand by him. Plus, the two have talked about having babies before on her Instagram.
You wish it was something else out there?
This was back in February, so it's quite possible Kenneth stuck to his word, put something in there, and fans have already noticed. I'm gonna let you guys tell me what you think on whether or not Nicki Minaj is pregnant. Also, I want to hear your thoughts on that performance with Cardi B and Lil Nas X. Let it out down below. And one more thing, don't forget to tune in tomorrow, Friday, for our new live morning show, The Morning Tea with Courtney Revolution and I, at 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Get your cups and your pinkies ready. And for more Cardi and Nicki news, check out our recent video. And as always, for more, subscribe now.